You all noticed that I haven't talked about the Sussexes in a long time. That has been a subject I haven't touched with a 10-foot pole. I just didn't do it. And the reason why is because I felt that because they were willing to back away from their royal duties, not accept any more money, not get paid for their security as far as we know, and I've been paying close attention to that, not getting taxpayer monies for their security and all that stuff. I said, okay, they want to be private people. They're doing everything they can to back away from the spotlight. They're not in the royal family anymore. Meghan, it seems that she doesn't want to be in it anymore, so she's backed away. So whatever they do is on them, and I'm not going to mess with them because honestly, this channel really isn't about going after private citizens unless they do something in the public eye. That's just what I am. I don't believe in going after these guys if they're not active public citizens. But it looks like that's exactly what they want. I think these guys just like the attention because now they're back. They're back. And look, I mean, it's a free country. I mean, they can do what they want, really. But here's just my advice to them. If you don't want the publicity, just shut up. I see now that they've done an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and it's about to air on CBS. Prince Harry, the Duke of Cox, which remember I called him that? Remember? He was the Duke of Cox and Meghan was the Duchess of Thoughts. Remember that? He's now he did an interview drinking tea on some bus in Los Angeles with Corbyn or James Corbyn, whoever I don't know these people. I don't really know about the Hollywood stuff. He did some interview drinking tea out of some cup or something. I don't know where they got that tea set from. I don't know if they jacked it from the Queen as they were leaving or something like that. I don't know. But it's like they say they don't want the publicity or they don't want negative publicity. Well, I'm sorry. Okay? This is the thing that I don't like about people born into privilege. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Meghan should know better than this. But Harry, this guy he was born to get everything he wants. Well, I'm sorry. You're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. If you're going to be in the public, expect negative publicity. Stop using your mental health as an excuse and your mama as an excuse. Mama's gone, okay? Mama is gone. Mama Diana, Princess Diana, God bless her soul. She's gone. Stop bringing up mama. Oh, my mama. You can't attack me because my mama, she died. She died. Look at the media. Look what they did there. They killed her. Mama's gone, okay? You're a big boy now, Prince Harry. What's wrong with you, boy? You're a big boy now. Stop acting like a little boy. Stop acting like a little... That's why you're being pushed around by this Duchess of Thoughts everywhere. Stop acting like a little boy. You're a man now. You're a man now, Prince Harry. And if you are going to do interviews with Oprah and James Corbyn or whatever his name is, if you're going to be a prince, you're going to do all this stuff, expect positive and negative publicity. Because guess what? You're living in the land of the free and the home of the brave. You're not in England no more. And even there, in England is free press too. But listen, you want to come to America with all that foolishness? All that royal entitlement foolishness? I need good publicity. I'm entitled to good publicity. Why do I always get bad publicity? My mental health, you're affecting my mental health. Americans don't give a damn about that. Okay? You decided to move to Los Angeles, California, United States of America. They don't give a damn about that. And if you continue acting like that, you think the British were bad. The Americans can be 10 times worse. You should have stayed up in Canada, or at least, Canucks, they kind of suck up and all this kind of foolishness. I mean, I wouldn't, but, So, look, if you don't want the publicity, just continue living as private citizens, okay? Don't make deals with Netflix. Don't go on Oprah. Don't do all these interviews. You guys are just looking for attention. I think these guys are attention seekers. They're attention seekers, yes. That's exactly what they are. And you notice now they're coming up now, diving into American politics. I mean, I guess Meghan has the right to do that, American. But, I mean, Prince Harry there, I mean, even if they're not doing it actively, you can tell they have these subliminal messages, always taking pictures with masks on and talk about vaccines and talk about racism and all this stuff. They're doing it subtly. And I don't think Americans are going to appreciate that for very long. This British prince coming from England now trying to dabble in, it's bad enough that you don't do that in England. So don't come to America now and dabble in American politics. The Americans kicked the British out years ago. No offense to the British brothers and sisters who watch this, but that's what happened. And it's not even against you guys. It's against the monarchy. King George III, who is Prince Harry's great grandfather. The Americans threw him out. And now his great whatever grandson is coming here trying to lecture Americans on these hot button issues. You better shut your ass up. Don't come up here with that thing now. And then when people criticize you, you use your mother's death and your mental illness as a way to try and shut people up. No, that's not going to work. That doesn't work with me. I don't know your mama. I don't know your mental illness. But if you're either a private citizen, and in that case, I won't bother with you, and I'll encourage others not to bother with you, or you are making deals with Netflix, and you're having a public role, and you're doing all this sort of stuff, where in that case, I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say about you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, and I'm not going to be cowed down or shut up or guilt-tripped because of your mother or because of your mental illness. Stop doing that. You are a man now, Harry. Prince Harry, you are a man. Look at your brother up there. He's a military man. I mean, I'm not a fan of any of the royals. I don't like them, especially nowadays. Look at the Queen. She got her vaccine and she's like, everybody should take the vaccine. Think of others and not yourself. Should have thought of others instead of yourself when it came to Prince Andrew. Should have thought of others and not yourself when it came to, what's his name? The friend of Prince Charles, the actor who was a major pedophile. Not Epstein, another one. Whatever. See, there's too many pedophiles that the royals are associated with. It's hard to keep track of. You don't think of you don't think of others when it comes to your favorite son, who should be answering questions to the FBI when it comes to what he knew about Jeffrey Epstein and Virginia Roberts Giuffre. So don't come here now and lecture me about taking some vaccine which I don't know how my body is going to react to, just so that Big Pharma can make a quick buck. Queen, I'm not don't be a shill for Big Pharma. You take the vaccine and don't bother trying to ram it down everybody else's throats. You want to take it, go ahead and take it and give it to all your other family members as well. That is if you actually took it. These guys are just too damn entitled for my liking, okay? I don't like any of them. But Prince Harry has got to be the most immature little boy. I mean, he is like 10 years older than me. He acts like he's 10 years younger than me. So spoiled, and I don't like it when people are talk so bad. That's what it comes with the territory. I mean, you guys were doing so well, not making any noise, living in Los Angeles, don't know where you are, don't even know your address, don't care to know it. First you were in Canada, and then you were in Los Angeles, you were doing your private stuff, you said you weren't going to take any money, and now you want to come back in, make Netflix deals, do charity work, do all this sort of stuff, and you expect me to just shut up, don't say a damn thing, and you're going to try and guilt trip me into not reporting on you? Is that how it's going to go, Prince? I'm sorry, that's not how it's going to go. That's not how it's going to go. I mean, you're in North America now. You're on my turf. I'll report whatever I want to say, whenever I want to say, yay and amen, and boom, shakalaka goes right there. And if you don't like it, continue being a private citizen. Don't make any noise. Don't say anything. Don't be on Oprah. Don't say, because listen. If you do something in the public eye, which is something that the public is going to observe and listen to, and it's going to make headlines, well then I am going to report on it, because there are a lot of people who are actually angry with me because I don't report on Meghan and Harry, and I've got a duty to all of my subscribers when it comes to those who are interested in politics, whether it's those who are interested in the China virus and the latest on that, and vaccines and all this stuff. I've got a duty to report all of the sides of the sides of the story that I am interested in. I'm a commentator, and I commentate on the hot topic issues of the day, and I got a lot of people here who want to know what the hell is going on with Harry and Meghan doing this Oprah interview, and my opinion on it. It's a public issue, and I don't talk about you if you decide you're gonna go get some hamburger or some hot dog or do something as a private citizen, go to the beach, whatever. I mean, look, I'm not TMZ, okay? If you decide you're going to go to the beach and wear a negligee, or you're going to go naked or something, I probably wouldn't touch it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you went naked, that's against the law. And so I would report it and say, look at this Harry coming to the beach, breaking the laws, and you're thinking he can go to the beach naked. And he's done that before, actually. So I just now thought of that. But, I mean, the fact that you are going on Oprah and you are just trying to shame everybody into not speaking about you, well, no. If you think that's going to work on me, that's actually the opposite. You should have just kept your mouth shut. I mean, if you went on Oprah, you talked about how Archie's doing, talked about your home, did a tour of your house, your daily life, I wouldn't care. Whatever, fine. You're a public figure, and you're gonna obviously use that to your advantage. And I guess you have a reasonable right to some privacy. When it comes to that, though, you are and always will be a very famous person. Okay, fine. But when you start going on these shows and talk about how you want your privacy and how everybody was so mean to you, and my mother died, and you can't do this to me. Look at what my mother's dead. Do you not remember how violently my mother died in a car accident? And you guys are doing this to me? No. I'm going to come out here the very next day and tell everybody, listen, you just say whatever you want about Harry and Meghan. Don't let this prince, who has been entitled his entire life, think he can get away with shaming people into not daring to say a word about him, especially in this day and age when you've got the cancel culture and all this stuff. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get everybody all hyped up so that they don't say anything about him, because the more he's trying to make it an atmosphere where talking bad about him and his wife is a bannable offense. That's what he's trying to do. And I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to stand for that. We kicked your great-great-great-grandfather's ass. The revolution, well, I say we. I mean, Americans did. I'm Canadian, and the Canucks, I say unfortunately, went the other way. But whatever. But you're not now going to come here and start laying down laws and guidelines and rules on Americans. No, not going to happen. If you can't take the heat, just shut up. This is